Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, September 27th, 2019 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is the triggers show me where to focus on my balance. And today, oh my goodness, today may feel a little confusing. The energies, we've got the moon in Virgo, moon finishing up in Virgo, moon moving through dark of the moon. Dark of the moon loves to bring stuff up. And we have a T-square with the moon. T-square with these mutable energies. When we have mutable T-square energies, things get confusing because we're being hit with information at every turn from various sources, various source focuses. But the thing that's really, I feel like, kind of pushing the direction of all this, besides the fact that it's our first Revolution Evolution Day of Sun in Libra, yay! We have an inconjunct with Venus and Neptune. Inconjunct, not seeing eye to eye. Venus wants things happy and harmonious in Libra. It's like, I want my yin and my yang balanced. I want my relationships to be happy and balanced. I want all that to be okay. And Neptune's like, it's all good, Venus. Venus and Libra, it's all good. Except there's some things that you still have to look at. There are still some imbalances. There's still some past karmic energies. There's some energies in your aura, and you have to look at it. And what it's doing is like Neptune's bringing the past. So past experiences, this lifetime, any other lifetime, ancestral, karmic energies, it is bringing it up and putting it in Libra's face. And Libra's like, wow, I can't stand in tree pose anymore because I am way off balance in this. And wow, I am not in harmony in this moment. Whatever that is, whatever relationship, your relationship with you in spirit, relationships with those around you, whatever that's up, there's something past. This is definitely looking on the spiritual side of things, in the balance of things. We're looking at the human, we're looking at the spiritual side. The spiritual side needs to be looked at. What is real in this? Can you rely on the signals your body is telling you as you move through these energies? The thing is, you cannot ignore them. You can try to sweep them under the rug, but I promise the Libra in you will not like the big lump that is in the midst of the rug. And what the cards suggest is receptivity to whatever this is up in the past, not getting freaked out by it, but able to receive it, and then working through it. Our first Revolution Evolution Day of Sun in Libra, tandem with this. Revolution Evolution Days. Those are the days where we have Uranus triggering us. It's like, and I see this button, and this button is flashing at me, and here's where you're off balance here, and I'm going to flash this button. There are usually some level of breakdown for breakthrough with these energies. Like I said, there's this past spiritual process. Now, this works on another level. I didn't even look. Let me look really quickly because I've got it pulled up. Okay, we're getting even closer. We're really close to Saturn and the South Node connecting. So here's another layer of it. These repeat patterns coming up. What is your lesson? What will nurture you through this? That's going to be one way to bring yourself back into balance. But you've got to recognize that there is this thing that's triggering you. There is this thing that's throwing you off balance. And it's up in your face to some extent. Even if you're like, I can't see you. I can't see you. It's like, here I am. Here I am. So it may not be like full frontal. But be aware of these energies. Be receptive to it. Work with this. It will allow you... throwing cards. It will allow you to transform and create a new flow, basically. Shift from this old pattern. So this is really powerful energy. Stay in your heart for this. That is important. How will you nurture yourself? How can you empower yourself through whatever this is that's coming up for you in whatever relationship? Again, it could be between you and the universe. It could be between you and your partner. It could be you and your best friend. It could be you and your boss. There's so many levels of this that can come through. be very aware, and be aware of what your karmic lesson is in this. So let's dig into some of this T-square energy going on. The T-square is basically Moon in Virgo, also Mars in Virgo. Moon and Mars are connecting. Ooh, Moon and Mars. Moon and Mars together can cause the temper tantrums. Moon brings the emotions. Mars is very passionate or aggressive, and if Mars doesn't feel like there's clear passage, Mars is going to like stomp the foot and be like, nah. So Moon and Mars coming together. It's later in the evening, so watch for that temper tantrum energy coming through. But even if you think Virgo energy is so logical, even being so logical, the body at some point, it has its melting point, especially if through all this breakdown, breakthrough, revolution, evolution, you're not listening to your needs. That'll be the breaking point in the evening. But let's get into this T-square. Sorry. Side note was important. Moon in Virgo, Neptune in Pisces, this opposition. What is in your reality may not be the full lesson that you need to grasp at this time. You do need to be open, receptive to the messages of the universe. Then we have Jupiter in Sagittarius coming in, well, I know how to deal with this, and blah, 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 blah. You really do need to drop into your body. Yes, take the wisdom. Like, be willing to open a book for this. Connect to spirit. You're going to need those resources to move through this issue, because this issue, this thing, this old thing that's coming up is so multidimensional. So just be aware of that. You have resources. Reach for them, because ultimately that's going to help you through this. If you start getting confused, though, you need to drop into yourself. Ask spirit, ask your team, ask your higher self for guidance, and you don't have to move. And I think that's the thing with the Moon and Mars connecting in Virgo, that feeling of like, I have to fix this, I need to move this. Sometimes fixing it, sometimes moving it is being still. Oh my God, that's the hardest lesson for me, I will tell you that. But be aware of that. So there's this other thing that's happening. The Moon in Virgo is also connecting via trine, which is a lovely connection, to Saturn and Pluto. And Saturn and Pluto are definitely challenges. So we have challenges that we have to rise to greet today. And again, these challenges come around authority. They come around our worth stuff. They come around our perfection issues showing up. Be aware of that. How do you take your power back? How do you get out of this cycle that you have managed to kind of get yourself in lifetime after lifetime? I do promise there's an out, and this weekend, this new moon is a very powerful out from these patterns. But it requires your receptivity and your participation in this transformation that involves heart, strength, courage, heart energy, and it will create this new path. So I think that's it for today. Wow, tense energy. You can always book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. And besides that, the better gets, the better gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you, and you do 100% have the power. Namaste.